How's it going, everyone? Crypto 3000 here, and today I have something very important to talk to you guys about. Let me tell you guys a quick story about how I got into crypto. I got into crypto back in January, so quite early, right? Now, when I got into crypto, I started with about $10,000. I just went all in. Bitcoin, mostly Bitcoin, and that right after I did that, that's when Elon Musk announced that he had bought, right? So I had a chance of, there was a huge pump, and I had a chance of making life-changing money for me, right? But I did not take those profits because, because of you see here what YouTube puts in your mind, right? These crazy price predictions. And I got too greedy, right? And I decided to start selling once the price dropped. I still made profits, which was fine, but not the profits that would have completely changed my life. So that's something that I want to talk to you guys about here, okay? Yesterday I was having a conversation with someone at the gym, and I was saying, blah, blah, blah. We started talking crypto. This guy was into crypto too. And I started talking about Ethereum and how I had sold some Ethereum at 2000. I believe it was like around 2,200. I had sold some Ethereum. And then I told him how I had bought some of it back during this recent dip. I bought some back under 2,000. And he responded to me, yeah, I'm just going to hold until it reaches 10,000. And I was like, wow. Yeah, okay, in my head, and I was like, what are you talking about, right? That's such a long time from now when it's going to reach 10,000. And I started thinking to myself, why is 10,000 stuck in his head? Why is he not going to sell? Why is he not going to sell when it reaches 3,000? Why isn't he going to sell when it reaches 2,500? Why isn't he going to sell when it reaches some of these key levels, which I know I am going to be doing, right? I'm going to make sure I am securing some profits at those key levels and then buying back during some of the dips. So that's my plan moving on forward, and securing these profits and making sure that even if Ethereum falls down to zero, if Bitcoin falls down to zero, I am still gonna end up in profits. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. If everything drops down to zero, I still end up with around $200 profits, right? That's where I'm at right now. If it were to end up at zero, right? And I don't think that's gonna happen. But moving along from here, I want to keep on securing those profits, and I want to reach a point where if these cryptos drop down to zero, I will still end up with $2,000 profits. I will still end up with $3,000 profits, right? That is my goal moving forward. So that's why you guys, looking at these price predictions, it is just ridiculous here. So let's start off with the GOAT Graham here, the Stephen Graham, right? And nothing against these YouTube people, nothing against them. I get it. This is clickbait, whatever. But a lot of people will fall for these prices and say, I'm not going to sell until these prices. And guys, there's a huge chance that Ethereum doesn't even hit 10,000 during this bull run, right? I honestly, my bullish prediction for Ethereum is $5,000, $6,000, maybe $7,000. I really see it very, very tough for it to hit a $10,000. I really see it very, very difficult for us to see a $10,000 Ethereum. Can it happen? Sure. Do I think it's going to happen? Honestly, I'm a huge crypto bull, and I don't see a $10,000 Ethereum coming this bull cycle. That's what I'm saying, right? Now, this is why, right? It's just 10,000 is all over the place, right? We have here another YouTuber, right? And we have another $10,000 Ethereum price prediction. Is it possible, right? There's another one there. This guy's great. I like his videos. Yeah. Okay. Cryptos are us, right? Awesome guy. I love his videos. But this is something that is just, these clickbait titles is something that we need to get rid of in the YouTube community. You really need to think of it like this is clickbait, right? Are they are they really, do they, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, when I see these titles, I think these people don't really care that much for their viewers. They care more about for the views that they get on their videos, right? And so when I created this YouTube, it was something where I wanted everyone that watches my videos to make sure that you make money. So one thing that I want to be telling you guys is make sure that you're locking in those profits. Don't be waiting for $10,000 Ethereum, right? Because it might not come, right? So make sure that you are locking in those profits. I'm not a technical analysis guy, right? I look at patterns. I look at sentiment. So once people are getting greedy, I decide to start selling. I'm not very into technical analysis. I look mostly at greed and fear index. That's honestly my go-to thing, right? I look at the greed and fear of the crypto market, and I make decisions off that. Okay, and right, because when you start making these, this is what you're going to end up look like, right? Lark Davis, I like this guy. I think he makes some great videos. And he made this price prediction a very long time ago, back in, I believe it was like in January or February. And he said Ethereum price target 3,129 in February. And well, we're in April. And yeah, this hasn't happened yet. Okay, so make sure, guys, that you're locking in those profits, right? You don't want to be the person that was waiting for 3,129 and then you missed the chance of locking in profits. So what I sell by locking in profits is once you see that the price has risen quite a bit, right? Like I use my example of it when Ethereum hit 2,200, or it was near 2,200. I decided to sell some, right? And then I waited a few days, and there was a nice little pushback on the market, and I decided to go in and buy. I bought twice, actually. I bought some at around 2,030, and then I saw that it dropped more to like 1,900, and I bought some more, right? So make sure that you guys are locking in those profits, right? And as of now, I'm actually getting ready to sell some of my Ethereum that I had bought in at around 1,900. I think it was like 1,970. I bought some there, so I'm getting ready to put in that order to sell it and lock in those profits. Okay, now over here, right? Some of these just get ridiculous, man. This is BitBoy again. I think he's done so much for the crypto community, for the crypto community, right? But I mean, come on, like $80,000 Ethereum, like what? This is just getting ridiculous right now, right? This is like, how can you, like, what? Like, we're not even at 3,000 yet, and we're talking $80,000 Ethereum. Yeah. And then I mean, I watch BitBoy, you know, but this is just ridiculous, you know. Easy Ethereum millions. Let me tell you, from now moving on forward with Ethereum, it's not going to be easy, right? If you get on in on Ethereum, it's going to be very difficult for you to double your money. Can it happen? Yes, it can, but you need to be very, very smart with what you are doing, right? Same thing with Bitcoin. We're getting to that point where it's alt season, and if you remember what happened last cycle, alt season was when Bitcoin was nearing its top, right? So I don't know. Yeah. Huge Ethereum update, right? This was from like a week ago. 422 plus percentage. I don't think that's going to happen, right? That would take us to a 8,000 something dollar Ethereum. I honestly don't think that will happen this cycle. And here we go, $20,000 Ethereum. I think this one was posted a few weeks ago. Again, like this is just getting ridiculous, right, guys? And now let's check out other coins like Cardano. This is what other people are saying. Cardano path to $5. I know my camera is blocking it, but this one was Cardano path to $5. This one's a little bit more conservative. Do I think Cardano can hit $5? Sure, it can hit $5. That's not where I'm gonna sell though. I'm gonna tell you that if Cardano hits $1.50 again, I will be selling some of my Cardano, and then waiting for it to drop back down below, say $1.35 and buying some more, buying my bag, or buying the same amount that I sold, or whatever, buying some back. Cardano, like what? Like, look at these. Like, this has to be a different currency. Like, these videos, there's no way that they're talking dollars, right? So a $1 Cardano to 719.94. They cannot be talking dollars, right? I don't know. Like, what is this? Cardano, $1,000 soon. Like, this is just what. So guys, the point of this video is watch out with these price predictions. Don't stay waiting for that $20,000 Ethereum. Don't be that guy that waits for the top and then the top just passes you by, right? Make sure that you're locking in those profits. And if you guys want to know how to lock in profits, you guys can ask me questions down below. I have my, I like to do ladder buys and ladder sells, and I have a video on how I do that. So you guys can watch that. I tried to go very into detail on how I did that. So it's called like how to secure sure profits, right, in the crypto market. So you guys can watch that one there, and it goes really into detail on how to make sure that you're locking in those profits. Because like I said, if everything drops down to zero today, I'm still at profits, right? That's what we all should be. Making sure that we're at that level, that if Bitcoin, it's not going to happen. Bitcoin's not going to go to zero. But if it were to go down to zero, right, are you still going to be in profits? If Ethereum goes down to $1,000, are you still going to be in profits? Because these things can happen. And it is going to come a time when the bull market ends and Ethereum will go down below $1,000. Are you going to be in profits when that happens? So that's something that you really want to think about and you really want to prepare yourself for. People are very bullish. I'm very bullish in April. I'm very bullish. I don't think the end of the market is coming, but I do think we all need to be very prepared. Okay, so make sure that is something that you guys are doing. You're securing those profits, you're selling at critical points, and you're buying down when the prices drop. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Make sure that you guys are subscribed, get me to 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys next time.